Hello and welcome back to Evolve. And in the words of Davy Jones, release the Kraken. Oh, I apologise that people have probably said that joke 100 times before. But I'm also celebrating the fact that I won't be the first. But yeah, like I said, Kraken nearly took the top spot from Goliath, but Goliath still holds it mainly because I do like the fact that Goliath's just this big massive brute. So he still retains his place, but only just because I really like Kraken's abilities, especially the Banshee Mines which I'm using here. They're very good at getting rid of wildlife. I use another one that really took down that creature there, and I think lovely. 3 meats, but nope, here comes a pack of Trapjaws. I tried taking them down with a lightning strike there, try using more Banshee Mines, but I decide to run away, well fly away actually in this case, because I didn't really like the fact that these creatures were there, because they could have done a lot of damage to my armor, and then there's the risk of the hunters finding me, and at stage 1 I didn't really want that to happen. So I find some more creatures. I find this creature which has a perk, which is more useful than the perk I picked up early on. I believe that creature at the beginning that I ate gave me the perk that is called what's it called again? Oh yes, slow down hunters when you hit them, which I don't really plan to do at stage 1. So that perk, which is armor regeneration, I found was more useful, especially since I could focus on just eating to gain energy to evolve rather than armor. So yeah, that just took a little bit of the stress off me for a bit. So yeah, see the hunters decide to hide up here, hoping that they just carry on, but no, I think one of them spotted me and went up here, so I used the fly ability, which, like I said, I really enjoy using and is very good at evading hunters. In fact, in one game, which I think was either before or after this, I managed to defeat the hunters at stage 1 because I could fly about the map, and they trapped me at stage 1. Had full armor, which also, you know, helped. Yeah, they trapped me at stage 1, and I managed to fly about the dome because it was quite an open area. There was no trees or high rocks like this map has here, and I was able to evade their attacks and evade their and just deal out my own attacks from a safe distance. So I'm laying down some Banshee Mines just in case they follow me there, just so that can give them a bit of a distraction. And I decide to evolve, and I really like Kraken. I really like Kraken, and I also really like Wraith. And I will bring you some gameplay of Wraith very shortly. And yep, leveling up some skills, put 3 in Lightning Strike, another one in Banshee Mines, and another one in Vortex. So it's a very good ability. Here's me using my sneak attack on a bit of wildlife called a mammoth bird. I do that because mammoth birds can release an electrical shock, which can do a bit of damage to my armor, and I didn't really want to do that. And here I decided to be a bit sneaky and try and do a lightning strike, but I don't think I hit anybody, so I decided to just fly away just so I can avoid getting attacked. Use my aerial attack, those little lightning bombs. Use that vortex, that's what that was. Try and eat these creatures, try and eat some more creatures, but they carry on attacking me, so I decide, nope, don't like this, I'm going to fly away. Use my Banshee Mines and try and fly away. Oh, like I said, I unlocked Wraith. I also unlocked the all the Trapper classes. I've yet to record any gameplay of Trapper classes. Well, I do have some recorded, but they're all games that I've lost, so I deleted them. And all other games, well, I either didn't record the games I won, or any games I did win, they took over 15 minutes, which is the maximum amount of time I can record a game with the PS4 share system. So yeah, so I'll bring you some gameplay of Trapper soon. But I have every other class and every other character recorded, and yeah, so that will hopefully keep you entertained until I can bring you some Trapper class. And also on the topic of having all the characters unlocked, I will be doing a review of Evolve very, very shortly, hopefully within this week. Mainly because I've unlocked all the characters and I feel like it's a good thing to do. That's a good, you know, time to do it. But also because I feel Evolve hasn't got the review that I feel it should be getting. I mean, on the one side you have IGN, who gave it really a higher score than it really deserves. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Evolve, but I don't think it's worth not 9 out of 10. I'll go into more details about that in my actual review. And also, Angry Joe released his review, which I watched very recently. And, well, I don't really like Angry Joe's reviews in general anyway. I just think every review I seem to watch of him, he's always bitching and being negative about a game. Pretty much every review I've seen. And I'm not saying that some games don't deserve it. And I'm not saying that the things he said in his review aren't untrue. And before you start saying that I'm a blind fanboy of this game. I do like this game, but I don't love it, don't get me wrong. I mean, I do recognise its faults, and I do agree with what the faults he picked out. But he opened up by saying that Evolve is, I think he either said it's the biggest disappointment of 2015 or the first biggest disappointment of 2015. It was one of those two, which I think is unfair, really. I mean, I'm not sure what he was really expecting from Evolve. I mean, maybe it's because, you know, I didn't really get on the Evolve hype train till about maybe November last year. Maybe a bit earlier than that. And you know, compared to like Destiny, which I was on the hype train for like nearly a year, and that, honestly, I agree with his review about Destiny. That game was a really massive, big disappointment. But that's because Destiny offered more, but delivered less than I think Evolve did. But I'll save all that for my review, because right now we're staging up to level 3, and I put a point in every ability. And yeah, I do like Evolve, but I just don't. I generally don't like Angry Joe, to be honest. And I think maybe that's, not sure if that's really going to factor into if that factors into my opinion about the game. I'll probably just wait a while till I do my review, play a bit more of Evolve. But yeah, I'll bring a review of Evolve very soon. So here we go, eating more wildlife, doing the usual, flying about, finding wildlife, just trying to get my armor up so I can get it to full armor for my final confrontation with the hunters. Try and eat some more wildlife, but realise that Assault is right behind me. I think that's Assault anyway. Yes, I believe it is Assault actually. Yeah, he pulls up his personal shield, that's definitely Assault. So I just try and fly away, because I'm trying to just gain my armor, because that's what I usually do. Oh, and as you can see on the screen, that little icon that says Power Relay and has the sort of bluish purple health bar, that's the Power Relay, which at stage 3 I can take down, I can destroy, and that means I win the game. But I don't usually do that, mainly because in Hunt, which is the game mode you've seen me play so far, and probably my favourite game mode. I mean, I like the other game modes, but I feel like Hunt is really Evolve's best game mode. So in Hunt, I like turning the tables and making the hunters the hunted at stage 3. So I like doing that more than destroying the Power Relay. So yeah, I use that more than I usually take down the more inclined to take down the hunters at stage 3. So here I decide to hide behind this rock, just to wait for a hunter, just walk by. See, this one's already got a down penalty. I'll try and take him down, try and use a lightning strike. I missed. He was actually a lot further away than I thought. So I try and engage him on mano, and he goes invisible, and I think this is either Lazarus or Support, because they both have cloaking abilities. I'm not quite sure who it was. But here's Assault. I don't bother with Assault because of the personal shield. Find Medic, which is Lazarus in this game, and as I said in my last video, Lazarus has the his Lazarus device, which can bring any hunters I incapacitate back up without any down penalties, or without any more down penalties, which I'll show off in my next video, because I actually really want to show you some Lazarus, because I really like Lazarus. He's probably my favourite medic, And yeah, I'll probably also in my review include a list of my favourite hunters and monster. But here I take down Trapper, I move the mobile arena, I use Aftershock, do some damage to this character, which I believe is support. Yeah, I believe that was support. Here, yep, that must have been support, because here comes Assault, here comes Hyde with his flamethrower. I'm just trying to tear into him, use my Vortex, use my Lightning Strike, just hit him with my Lightning Strike. Try using Aftershock again, miss, try and just take him down, because I was under the impression that he was the last character. But I forgot about Medic, so when I took him down I was like, oh dear, I forgot about Medic, I forgot to take Lazarus down. So I sneak around, realise that he brought support, I believe this is support, yes I think it is support, back up with any down penalties, which I was like, oh goody, that's great. I have now, and he also brought up Assault without any down penalties, but I see he uses the heal burst, and I see the green colouring to his name, so I'm like, okay, very long name I have no hope pronouncing, I'm going to take you down, miss with Aftershock, they dome me again, and I do get a bit worried because barely any of them have any down penalties besides Lazarus, and I think Trapper also had a down penalty. But yeah, I get a bit worried, so I'm like, oh, I might lose this battle. Try using Aftershock, miss with Aftershock. I keep going at it, I can't run now, so I might as well make the best of it. See this character, which I think is Trapper, yep, that was Trapper. Take him down, there's support, try and take down support. Realise that if I stay by Trapper's body, that I can take down Medic, which I spot up there, but I decided to carry on attacking these guys. Trapper is dead, and I just use a Lightning Strike against Hyde, realise there's not Medic, so I was like, oh dear, I thought Medic was up here, I believe this is support. There it is, Trapper's revived by Lazarus, so I'm like, you know what, Lazarus, I am not losing sight of you. Use the Vortex, do a bit of damage, use my long range attack skills that I can do when I'm flying, just keep hitting them with my lightning bombs, that's what I'm going to call them. I'm not sure what their official name is, but that's what I'm going to call them. Hit him with my tendrils, my lovely dreadnoughts, and Medic is down, and I'm like, right, you boys are in trouble. I go after, I believe, Trapper, yeah I think that's Trapper, use my Lightning Strike and Bouncy Mines, miss, it's alright, I use my lightning bombs, hit him again, my tendrils, I'm on fire, but that's okay. I'm pretty confident now that I've taken down Lazarus, and there we go, there's support, and it's only me and Assault left, and the Assault shield has run out, so I just use a sneak attack and finish him off with sneak attack. And with that, I say thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed my video with Kraken. Wraith will be coming very soon, as will Lazarus, Kyra, Cabot, Bucket, Hank, Markov and Parnell. I don't know why I felt the need to list them all out, but yeah, they'll all be coming very soon, as well as Trapper, as all the Trapper characters. So until then, have a really good day. I'll try and bring my Evolve review very quickly, but with that said, I leave you with a very goodbye. That didn't really make any sense. Anyway.